IR35, a term that keeps contractors up at night.
IR35 is a piece of legislation that was put in play to ensure that contractors pay the correct amount of tax.
Now, when it comes to IR35, you can either fall inside or outside. Inside IR35, you would be seen as a disguised employee and therefore will be subject to tax and national insurance as any permanent employee would be. Outside IR35, you will be seen as an independent contractor and have the right to operate via your own limited company.
So who determines IR35 status?
When it comes to the status determination, if the end client is seen as a medium to large enterprise, then it will fall on them to give you your status determination before you start to carry out the role. If the end client is seen as a small enterprise, it will fall back on yourself as the intermediary to make your own determination on whether you are inside or outside IR35.
A small company will be seen as one that meets at least two of the following three criteria.
Turnover being less than £15 million per annum,
A balance sheet less than 7.5 million,
and less than 50 employees. If a company doesn't meet this criteria, then they will be seen as a medium or large enterprise, and therefore the status determination will lie with them.
So what's the impact to take-home pay if you are found to be inside IR35?
So if you're found inside IR35, this will impact take-home pay by roughly 20% or more when compared against the same role with an outside IR35 determination. Those found inside IR35 must run all salary via pay-as-you-earn and therefore will incur tax and national insurance in line with a salaried individual. Those outside IR35 have greater flexibility with how they pay themselves, this meaning they can put it through a limited company and therefore take the pay in way of salary and dividends, and in some scenarios maintain the funds within the business and therefore not incur the personal tax as of that stage.
When you start a new role, it's important that you obtain a status determination statement. This helps to cover you in the event of any future IR35 investigations.
For those who have an end client who's seen as a small entity, then the determination will rest with yourself as the intermediary. If you are determining the status yourself, then HMRC would suggest using their tool CEST. We would recommend that you use an independent tool that could also be backed by an insurance provider, which gives you an extra level of cover and protection.
IR35. Get it wrong and it can be costly. Get it right and you can work with confidence.